one of the distinct examples for MMC is the speed which products can be turned around. For example, the residential units we have here, we're turning them around in 21 days from when they land on the factory floor to when they roll out of the building. The advantages that lead to that are the fact we're under a roof. We can work hail, wind, rain or snow. We can work 24 hours under lights, and these are things that you cannot do on a traditional project, or cannot do easily on a traditional project. The other advantage is that it's a production line. Each team, when they come in every day, they know what they need to complete in that day. We have what we call an index of one, which means every trade needs to be finished in one day. So we ramp up and ramp down the men accordingly to ensure that that particular trade, be it flooring, be it roofing, be it window installation, or the first fix on plumbing, each of those activities must be finished in an index of one, or one day. That process is a lot easier to control from a time and program perspective, and there's a big advantage for the men themselves, or the workers themselves, because they know every day what they need to do. They know they need to hit their targets, and if they stop or anybody fails, the whole production line stops.
So I was involved in a tunnelling project 10 years ago, and we manufactured 116,000 tunnel segments, and there was essentially 3 types of tunnel rings, a parallel ring and 2 tapered rings. And from that arrangement of 3 rings, you could build a tunnel of any geometry going in any direction just by rotating the tapered rings against each other. So that's a classic example of modularization, of making the exact same products in a factory. So we set up a factory, bought carousels, set up a concrete batching plant, manufactured all the components, delivered them to site and used them in a repeatable way. So that to me was true MMC, and it removed some links in the supply chain. But what it also brought was, instead of transporting all these segments by road, we set up our facility on the banks of the Thames, and we transported everything on barges on the river. So that had a huge carbon saving of how we transported the elements.